disperse! Nothing to see here, please!
The attempt on Nordberg's life left me shaken and disturbed. And all the questions kept coming up over and over again, like bubbles in a case of club soda. Who is this character in the hospital? And why was he trying to kill Nordberg? And for whom? Did Ludwig lie to me? I didn't have any proof, but somehow I didn't entirely trust him either. Why was the I love you not listed in Ludwig's records? And if it was, did he know about it? And if he didn't, who did? And where the hell was I? It was almost midnight when I got to my door. I just wanted a glass of Bosco and then slip under my blankets. But my night was just about to begin.
You're late.
That depends on what I'm late for.
You said we should have dinner sometime. Tonight became sometime. I'm boiling a roast. How hot and wet do you like it?
Very hot and awfully wet. You seem to know your way around the kitchen.
I'm just as handy in other rooms of the house.
That shirt looks familiar.
It's yours. I didn't want to get stained or wrinkled. At least, not yet.
You mind if I slip into something more comfortable? There. That's better.
And I'm gonna try the roof. And I'm gonna try it again. Okay, Nordberg, cut the power line, right? Help! Help! Come in, Nordberg. Frank, you better hold on. We may have a problem here.
Wow. It's Lieutenant Drebin. You were supposed to have been killed last night. But now I think I'm going to enjoy doing it myself. It'll be slow and painful.
What's that smell?
Oh, that would be me. I've been swimming in raw sewage. I love it. I love it!
That's the signal. Let's go. Do it. Must be stuck. Give me a hand.
Dad, help me! Dad!
Search him.
I love it!
He's wired.
Tie him up.
You'll never get away with this, Hasberg. Whatever it is.
All right, I'll show you. Let me introduce you to some people. Of course you know Dr. Meinheimer. And you've met Earl Hacker.
Who are you, son of a... Ow!
And then I'd like you to meet the Redmonds. Weekend guests from out of town. We're going to the press club dinner. Make sure nothing happens to Lieutenant Drebin until I come back. Then I want the pleasure of killing you myself.
The pleasure is all mine.
See you after the speech, Lieutenant.
That's it! Freeze!
Don't move! Okay, flare out here.
Good Lord. Look at what they did to Dr. Meinheimer. You okay, Dr. Meinheimer? That's okay. Don't try to talk. I just can't take this anymore. Garbage like you just makes me sick.
Ed?
Okay? I'm just John Q. Public now. It's just you and me. Mano a mano. I'll teach you to pick on a helpless invalid.
All right, he's had enough. Somebody help the captain. We've got to get to that press club dinner.
This way.
Jesus, guy's heavy.
After being retired for 6 months, I was finally back in action. Faster than you can say spread 'em, I was inside the cold, gray walls of Statesville Prison. I was surrounded by pimps, rapists, and murderers. It was like being in the stands at a Los Angeles Raiders game. It was going to take all my police experience just to stay alive in here. After a long and generous cavity search, I finally reached my destination, maximum security. Home of some of the most violent sociopaths in the country. And the worst of them all, Rocco Dillon.
All right, in here.
Ain't no prison yet can hold me. Attica! Attica! Howard and the brothers. Kill Whitey! Kill Whitey!
Knock it off! You're chirping awfully loud for New Canary.
Keep flashing the big eyes, and I'll personally balance and rotate your jaw.
Hey! You know who you talking to? The man is Rocco Dillon.
Where's your prison number?
It's unlisted. Just call me Nick the Slasher McGurk.
Look, Hamhead, I'm the muscle in this pen. You just stay out of my way.
You just watch your step, McGurk. Take it from me. This place here changes a man.
Oh, yeah? In what way?
I used to be white. I was a drummer for the Osmonds.
Screw with me. He'll make you feel pain like you never felt before.
I know. I remember the Osmonds.
Better hit the rack, McGurk.
Yeah, in a minute. First, I want to make up a list of the people I'm going to kill in the next couple of days.
Lights out. Lockdown in 2 minutes.
My dearest Snooky Wookums dumpling buns, I miss you so much. I haven't hurt this bad since the last time I was dumped. I remember it well. Her name was Gabriella. We were supposed to be married, but on the day of our wedding, she never showed up. I was heartbroken, destroyed. I figured she'd fallen for another man. Someone who could do to her what I never could. I thought my life was over until that one glorious day. That was the day you became my wife. All our friends gathered to celebrate our love. It seems like only yesterday. We were all so overjoyed. I remember how we wished we could take everyone with us. That was the happiest day of my life. I'll never forget the plans we made for our future. Things were going to be so perfect. We were finally going to get that housekeeper you always wanted.
Hi, Mr. D. Hi, Mrs. D.
And I knew that eventually our dream would come true. One day we'd have our own little Frank Drebin Jr.
Shut up, McGurk. I'm trying to get some sleep.
Nah, it's no use. She'll never come back.
Bend over and pick it up for me. Would you, lover?
No problem. Rocco could tell from my little escapade in the shower that I was well endowed with courage. But now I had to get on the inside. Like a blind man at an orgy, I was going to have to feel things out.
Tyrone, got the escape plans right here. It's just you and me.
Burnett wants in, too.
Burnett's one of the guards.
I know, but he's unhappy here.
All right, whatever. Got it all worked out right here.
What's this? Another letter from your mommy?
Hey, that's private, Screw.
Well, let's see what we have here.
Why don't you give the man back his letter?
Buzz off, butter cheeks. What's so special about a little letter? Wait a minute. An escape plan. This is your ticket to another 20 years, Dylan. If the warden gets one look at this...
Hey! You call this slop? Real slop has got chunks of things in it. This is more like gruel. And this Chateau LeBlanc 68 is supposed to be served slightly chilled. This ain't room temperature. What do you think we are? Animals? What are we?
Homo sapiens?
You're right. We're men. We are men. We are men. We are men. We are men.
Who's got the hand in my pocket? Now you feel pretty? Come on, son, you can do it. Eat some beans.
This ain't my bacon, McGurk. I'd be in solitary right now if you hadn't done that.
Forget it.
Listen, I've been watching you, McGurk. You're handling yourself really good.
Really well.
Yeah, whatever. Look, I got something big coming up on the outside. Something really big. I could use someone like you in my gang.
You got a dental plan?
Full coverage.
What's the caper?
First, we gotta bust out of this playpen. Thanks to you, we still have our escape plan. Let's have it. It's a good plan.
I've had better. Listen, I've got a foolproof plan.
Oh my God, they got Tyrone.
Can't we all just get along?
Now that Tyrone was in solitary, it was just me and Rocco. He had no choice but to trust me. Shh, hold on. Okay, anyway, I convinced Rocco to dig a tunnel. It was either that or go out in a laundry truck. But the thought of lying in a pile of underwear, nose down, and skid marks just didn't leave a good taste in my mouth. Disposing of the dirt was a problem I solved early in the construction. Outside of some major chafing, we were making good progress. We kept digging. At night, dummies gave the guards the impression we were still in our cell.
Lights out, McGurk.
There was more dirt than I anticipated. Disposing of it was becoming tricky business. Get in?
Frank, what are you doing here?
I enjoy a good party.
Why are you really here, Frank?
I can sum that up in 3 words. Quentin Hapsburg. I never liked him from the moment I laid eyes on him. The man is as dirty as the coal miner's underwear in January.
Oh, Frank, what's gotten into you? He's a kind, gentle, concerned man who cares about people and is not as suspicious as some people I know.
Oh, yeah? Why don't you ask him what his connection is with the red van you saw the night of the explosion?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, why don't you ask him if he's pals with a 2-bit goon named Hector Savage?
Frank, stop it. You're just jealous because another man can give me the understanding that you never could.
I just hope your pal Quentin is watching right now, because I know he'll be jealous. And a jealous man always makes the wrong moves. I'm counting on that. Lieutenant Drebin, police squad.
Oh, I remember you, Drebin. What do you want?
I want to ask you some questions. You familiar with that face?
I don't know. My memory ain't so great.
Oh, yeah? Maybe this will refresh your memory.
I don't know. It's still kind of hazy.
How about this?
Yeah, I remember him. I used to see him around. Why do you want to know?
I can't tell you that.
Well, maybe this'll help.
I really don't think I should.
Yeah, you still don't think so?
All right, his name is Nordberg. He's a cop.
He was no cop. He was dealing H.
What?
I'm telling you, he was dirty.
Oh, you sniveling scum. I ought to run you in right now.
All right. He worked at Ludwig Shipping. He tried to push something on one of my boys. I swear it. So what are you going to do about it, copper?
Well, why should I tell you?
Maybe this'll help.
I still don't think I should tell you.
Can you spot me at 20? How about now?
All right, I'm going down to Ludwig's office. I'll find out if you're telling the truth. All right, then, where's the bomb?
It's in the best picture envelope. Oh, Mr. Drebin, I want to go straight. I'm tired of the lies. Oh, kiss me. Please kiss me. I've never kissed lips so innocent, so pure.
He looked a little like Phil Donahue. White hair. That's the guy.
Frank? I'll get him captured.
Ladies and gentlemen, To present the Best Picture Award are two of America's most distinguished actors, Olympia Dukakis and James Earl Jones.
Lord, what's that?
Looks like Phil Donahue throwing up in a tuba.
Someone make a note. I don't think we should have Phil Donahue back next year.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. It's a privilege for us to present the final award of tonight's ceremony.
The city of Los Angeles is proud to present to the royal family this Revolutionary War musket generously donated by Mr. Vincent Ludwig. Ladies and gentlemen, Her Royal Highness, Queen Elizabeth II.
It's disgusting the way they splash this stuff all over the newspapers. What is journalism coming to? You're laying on top of the Queen with her legs wrapped around you, and they call that news. They can't kick you off the force, Frank. It's just unfair.
I know, Ed. Life isn't always fair. Just think the next time I shoot someone, I could be arrested. Hey, look at that. The missing evidence in the Kellner case. My God, he was innocent.
He went to the chair 2 years ago, Frank.
Well, what's the use? What good are these damn awards and citations?
Frank,
20 years.
Frank, that's not your desk.
Hold on, Ludwig. Stay where you are, Drebin.
He's got a gun.
I know.
You ruined my life, Drebin. Now I'm going to ruin yours.
Leave the girl alone.
I am. I'm going to kill you.
I see.
Two can play at that game.
You killed him.
No. He's just stunned. He'll be all right in a couple of minutes. Well.
Oh, Frank. That's horrible. That's so horrible.
I know, Ed.
My father went the same way.
How you doing, Trooper?
All right, give me the bullhorn.
This is Frank Drebin, Police Squad. Throw down your guns and come on out with your hands up. Or come on out, then throw down your guns. Whichever way you want to do it. Just remember the two key elements here. One, guns to be thrown down. Two, come on out.
You just try and take me, Drebin. I got more if you want them, copper.
Looks like he's holding all the cards, Frank.
Not all the cards, Ed.
How about it?
Frank, you can't drive that tank. You're not checked out on it.
Don't worry, Ed. Just keep him busy.
All right, Savage. What do you want?
I want a car out front. Something fun. A Porsche. Then I want a plane ticket to Jamaica. And I want a nice hotel. No touristy place. Something really indicative of the people and their culture.
Can't do that, Savage. We're calling your bluff. Now put your hands on top of your head and come out. We've got you surrounded. Hey! What are you doing?
4 p.m. when I returned to police squad. I figured to stop by and see what the lab boys had come up with on Nordberg's jacket. The one they'd found on the docks. They tell a lot from fiber samples if they aren't too wet. And I was hoping in this case we wouldn't come up dry.
Hey, look out!
Anybody catch the license plate? Anybody get a look at the driver?
Take the names of everybody here for questioning. I gotta get inside.
Hi, Ed. Ted, you got those fiber samples yet?
Got some action out here.
What's up?
We're testing that new anti-graffiti wall.
Well, it looks like we've got a few customers.
It's set to react when the spray hits the sensors.
You've done it again. Mazel tov.
Good work, Ted. What will you lab boys think of next?
Now that you mention it, here's something we developed only yesterday. To the casual observer, an ordinary shoe. But in actuality, makes quite a handy weapon. And everything a cop in the field would need. We call it the Swiss Army shoe.
That's great, Ted. What about the fiber sample?
Let me just show you one more thing, Frank. You see these cufflinks I'm wearing? Well, they're not just cufflinks. Each one fires a single pin-sized dart that knocks out your victim for a few minutes, but does no permanent damage. Here, let me demonstrate on Ed.
Huh?
Ted! Why?
Don't worry, he'll be up and around in no time. Why don't you take a pair, Frank?
Well, actually, I could use another pair of cufflinks.
Good, I think you'll like them.
You want this, Chief?
Yes, thank you, Al.
There's something on the side of your mouth, Al. No, the other side.
As you requested, Frank, we took some fiber samples from Nordberg's jacket. I'm afraid it doesn't look good.
What do you mean?
Take a look for yourself.
I can't see anything.
Use your open eye, Frank.
Oh, yeah, I can see it now.
At first glance, it would appear to be only the normal cotton fibers. But when we focused in closer, we discovered a fine white powder. We tested it. Pure heroin.
How well do you know Nordberg, Frank?
We're partners for 9 years, and he's my best friend.
I know, Frank, but we can't allow personal feelings to get in the way of duty.
Are you saying that Nordberg is a...
I'm telling you that the Queen arrives here the day after tomorrow. If the press should pick this up with Nordberg still part of the force, it could be embarrassing to the police and the city. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm giving you 24 hours to clear Nordberg.